I'm Diane from Derbyshire Wildlife Trust and welcome to our Wild School Session Weather Detectives. Now the weather, love it or hate it, is vital to all of us and it influences a lot of what we do. Changes in the weather patterns cause changes in wildlife. For instance, in the winter, when the weather gets colder, the trees lose their leaves, some animals will hibernate to stay warm, others will migrate to warmer places. Rainwater is vital for trees and plants to grow. And the changing temperatures in the spring and the summer, as it starts to warm up, will cause some plants to start growing new shoots and it'll prompt birds to start building nests. So the lives of all plants and animals are very much affected by these patterns in weather. But have you ever studied the patterns? An excellent way to track the patterns in the weather is by keeping a weather diary. Our download activity sheet includes this template for recording daily weather. You can print off as many sheets as you like so you can record it for as long as you want to. Write in the dates, then each day write a really good description of the weather. Try not to say simply sunny or cloudy. Use your adjectives, your describing words, to get down as much detail as possible. You could also record the rainfall that day. You can do this by making your own rain gauge. So here's a simple rain gauge that I've already made. The full instructions on how to make this are on our activity sheet, but it's really easy. You just need an old clear plastic bottle and then get an adult to help you and cut the top off so you've got a smooth lip here. Next you get a ruler and you lay it against the bottle and using a marker pen draw a line all the way up the bottle and mark on in millimetres as we've done here, 10, 20, 30, 40. And go outside and just dig a very shallow hole. It only needs to be about so deep, just so that your bottle will stand up and it won't blow away or fall over. And then every day go out and check how much rain is in there, record it on your weather diary and empty your rain gauge so it's ready to collect the water for the next 24 hours. The final column in your weather diary is for writing how you felt the weather made you feel. Write as much detail in there as you like, and then when you've finished collecting over a few days or however long you want to collect it for, have a look at your diary, see if you can see any patterns. This is how meteorologists predict the weather. They study how the weather has changed in the past and look for patterns, and then in future when they see these patterns emerge again, they can predict what's going to happen. If you want to have a go at predicting the weather, there's a few little tricks you can try. There's a few stories in folklore that say that certain plants can help us predict the weather. Things like daisies and dandelions, the flowers are said to close up when it's going to be wet and open when it's dry. The same for pine cones. So when it's dry weather, the pine cones are meant to be open and then they all close up when it's going to rain. If you can find some pine cones, see if you can make some predictions in the weather and compare them to what weather you actually then record in your diary. Test it out. Can pine cones predict the weather? You tell us.